Hi there, my darling earth signs. Welcome back to my channel, Mystical Muse Tarot. This is a reading for all earth signs, so for Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns, and there'll be a separate reading for each with timestamps in the description. So, my darling earth signs, this time in this late October, did I say this was a reading for late October? This is a reading for late October. I can't remember whether I said that. So, us beautiful earth signs, we're going to focus on stability, practicality, and any long-term goals that we may have. So this period encourages grounding and making any kind of tangible progress in various aspects of our lives. I'm a Virgo, I'm a fellow earth sign, so yeah, that will be good for us. I would like to, how did everyone go with the Aries full moon that we had on the 17th? So I did do a separate reading for that. So if you haven't seen that, make sure I will link it up here. So make sure you watch that because, yeah, there's some powerful energies around. And we probably will feel some, follow through from those energies this week as well because full moons, they can last a couple of weeks, so yeah, there could be some overflow of that energy. So all right, let me bring the camera down and we'll start off with a psychic tarot card from John Holland, my beautiful Michelle Knight tarot cards. There'll be a link in the description for those, and finish off with a beautiful angel answer card. So let's start off with my beautiful Taurus. Taurus. So, my darling Taurus, for you for this week, you are being encouraged to focus on creating a more kind of balanced lifestyle. So, whether that's, more work-life balance, whether you're overdoing it in either working too much or playing too much, you're being encouraged to balance that energy. So, and pay attention to any relationships, ensure that you're not being taken advantage of, my darling Taurus, because there's that energy around. So, and look, any Taurus, I know a few Tauruses, and they are beautiful people. They will, do anything for anyone. So just guard that energy a little bit, my darling Taurus, and just make sure that you're looking after yourself and that you're not being taken for granted or taken advantage of. So, all right, let's get into the reading. Let's see what we have as an overarching energy for you, my darling Taurus, for this time, this late October 2024. What do we have for my darling Taurus? Firm foundation. A lot of, I think one of the earth signs or something had this, was the last reading that I did, but yeah, this comes up a lot, firm foundation. And for us earth signs, I mean, we usually will build a firm foundation anyway, but seems to be that this is energy around you, my darling Taurus, for this week. So, whether it has anything to do with creating that more balanced lifestyle for you, it may be that you need to firm up your foundation a little bit. And, if things have been a bit too fantasy, you're being told to bring it back down, is what I'm getting off that firm foundation card. So let's consult the tarot and see what we have for you, my darling Taurus, as for late October 2024. What do we have for my darling Taurus? That one had to come. That one and that one. All right, let's see what we have for you, my darling Taurus. Make sure everything's in view. Here, the Knight of Cups, beautiful energy, my darling Taurus. So this is the Knight of Cups. He is bringing a gift from the heart, my darling Taurus. So, you know, if love is around you at this time, I would be thinking that this knight in shining armor is going to come for you. If it's something that you've been wanting, if it's something you've been wanting to manifest in your life, there could quite be a knight in shining armor coming in for you, my darling Taurus, which is pretty special. If you're not looking for love, then it will be someone coming in that will give you something from the heart that you will, you know, that's something that you've been wanting. So, you know, whether you're struggling with anything, there'll be someone coming in as kind of like a knight in shining armor, if you're not looking for love, that brings you an answer, brings you an opportunity, it brings you something that you've been wanting. That's what I'm getting off this card for you, my darling Taurus. Yeah, and you've got the Knight of Swords. Wow, 2 knights. So this Knight of Cups here, he's not slow, but his horse in the traditional tarot is sort of, he's not galloping, he is just doing a trot in the traditional tarot, whereas this Knight of Swords, this poor horse is getting stressed. Like, he is going hammer and tong. He is, you know, it's like fast moving energy, my darling Taurus. So there could be whatever this heart-based energy is that's coming in for you here, it's coming in quickly, and it's going to bring you clarity as well. That's what the Knight of Swords brings. He brings clarity, and he brings swift clarity to whatever situation might be bugging you, or to any situation that you've been wondering about, my darling Taurus. So yeah, the sun. Best card in the deck, my darling Taurus. Any of this that's coming in for you, you're going to have the beautiful sun. The sun shines its beautiful light on everything about you, my darling Taurus. It brings in joy, happiness, success. Whichever area of your life that you're wanting to have, you know, joy, happiness, success in, it will shine the light on that for you this week, my darling Taurus. Wow. Beautiful reading. And look, this firm foundation here, what I feel and how this relates to this is that once you get this clarity that's going to come in for you, it will allow you to build this firm foundation. And once you've built the firm foundation, this beautiful energy of joy and happiness is going to come in for you. As I said to you in the beginning, to focus on a more balanced lifestyle, once you do, this is what's going to happen for you, my darling Taurus. I'm loving this for you. Beautiful, beautiful energies, my darling Taurus. Yep. And I'm not really getting anything else off these cards. I'm just thinking, is there anything else that they want to tell me? But no, it is pretty straightforward. There is, you know, whether you're looking for love or you're not, there is going to be this beautiful heart-based offer coming in for you. With the Knight of Swords here, it's going to come in quickly, and with it is going to come clarity, and then beautiful, the sun, which will shine the light on everything. It will bring you joy. It will bring you happiness, which is just divine. I'm loving this for you, my darling Taurus. All right, let's see what the angels have as a final message for you, my darling Taurus. What do we have for you, my darling Taurus, as a final message from the angels? If you believe, they say. So you must believe, my darling Taurus, and ask for help from others. Don't be afraid to ask for help from others if you need it. Look for a sign, they say. So you're being encouraged this week to really tap into your intuition and look for a sign. Wait, they say, because you're going to get a yes. So don't be too hasty here. That's what I'm feeling off this wait card is, you know, make sure that you've got all your ducks in a row and that you feel, you know, tap into your intuition, look for a sign, feel it, make sure you feel it first, wait till you feel it is what I'm feeling off this card, because you've got a beautiful yes with an exclamation point, my darling Taurus. Love this for you. Amazing, beautiful reading, my darling Taurus. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up for me, and, you know, just leave me an emoji in the comments. Let me know whether this reading resonated with you, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you. All right, my darling Virgos. Hi, fellow Virgos. Hello, my darling Virgos. How are we? How is everyone? Hope you're all doing well. So for this week, for you, my darling Virgos, you're being encouraged to, and I think we've spoken about this before, you're being encouraged to really look after yourself, and this time encourages self-care, and it's even a good time for reflection. So you need to take time to recharge and adjust. If you need to adjust any goals, adjust them. Take time to reflect on what's important to you, is what you're being encouraged to do around this late October. So let's see what we have as an overarching energy for my darling Virgos for this late October 2024. What do we have? It's overarching energy. Suffering in silence. I'm definitely going to need to consult the tarot for this. Have you been suffering in silence, my darling Virgos? Has there been anything that you've been going through where you feel like you're alone, and that you feel like you're suffering in silence? So let's consult the tarot and see where that's going. Get some more. What I feel off that is we're coming out of that energy. We're not suffering in silence. We are going to, Virgos aren't wallowers, and I'm not, but I don't tend to feel that I would suffer in silence. I'd be letting everybody know. That's just me. There's no silence here. All right. What do we have for my darling Virgos for this late October 2024? Here we go. All right, let's see what we have. The King of Cups, yeah. So this King of Cups, what I'm feeling off this energy here for you, my darling Virgos, is there is going to be someone coming in that is going to be presenting as the King of Cups here, and they're going to offer you. This is a person who is stable and secure in their own energies and in their own emotions, my darling Virgos. And I feel this person coming in is going to help you move out of this suffering in silence energy. They're going to be here for you to give you that emotional support that you need during whatever time it is that you're going through. That's what I feel here, is that this person is going to give you this beautiful emotional support that you need, that you haven't been able to find, in yourself. Yeah, because we've got a new beginning here too, my darling Virgos. So something new is starting for you, my darling Virgos, but you need to take the leap of faith here. This is what you're being encouraged to do. So this King of Cups energy is coming in to help you, to give you that emotional support, and then it's time, they're going to release you, and it's time for you to take the leap of faith and start this new beginning, whatever it is, whether it's, is it a new job? Is it a new relationship maybe with this heart-based energy? Is it, is it a new side hustle? Is it a new something in your, in your world that, you've been wanting to do, but maybe you've been suffering in silence about because you haven't been able to find the right time to get it moving and get it off the ground. Now is the time, my darling Virgos. Yeah, because you've got the King of Pentacles here. This is you in your own energy here. This is, your energy of stability and success and having everything that you need. There is no need to suffer in silence, my darling Virgos, because we have everything we need. We are going to get this beautiful emotional support that we need. We are being encouraged to take a leap of faith, to get moving, to start whatever it is that we need to start, to move on from this suffering in silence energy that's not serving us, and to start something new, to take the leap of faith, my darling Virgos. because when we do, we've got everything we need. We are going to be sitting in our own success and power here, my darling Virgos. I'm loving this. I'm loving this for us. He is the king of resources and stability, and that is us. We have this. This is our energy. We need to embrace it, my darling Virgos. Love this for you. Beautiful reading. Yeah, loving it. All right, let's see what the angels have for us, my darling Virgos, as a final message. Let's see what we have from the angels as a final message for us, darling Virgos. All right, what do we have? Meditation brings answers, they say. Yes. And that, you know, that's a lot where you could find this emotional support too, is meditation brings answers. It could be you'll get this beautiful support from your spirit guides, your angels. You know, they're encouraging you to meditate and to, you know, to find the answers that you need. Yeah, and you've got recovery here. So that's what I feel with this suffering in silence as well, is, you know, you're going to get out of this energy, my darling Virgos, and bring yourself into recovery so you can move on. Yeah, ask your angels. Can't make this up. I just said that to ask, that you will be asking your angels. This support is going to come from your angels, my darling. And angels can be in physical form. They can be other people, or they can be spiritual angels. So this is beautiful, my darling Virgos. Wait, they say, and this will be because you're still in this suffering in silence energy. You need to wait to get out of that suffering in silence energy, because you've got a yes, my darling. Whatever the answer to your question is, my darling Virgos, you've got a yes here, which is just beautiful, and I love this for you. Amazing. Beautiful reading, my darling Virgos. So thank you for joining me. If you enjoyed this reading, please give it a thumbs up, and just leave me an emoji below and let me know, you know, if this reading resonated with you, and, you know, or leave me a comment, whatever you feel like doing. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you. All right, let's move on to my beautiful Capricorns. Hey, Capricorn. Oh, my darling Capricorns, what do we have for you this week? So now Pluto's direct motion into Capricorn, and that would have happened last week, so on the 11th of October. It brings for you transformation and stability. So that's lovely, and that energy will continue on into this week. So it's a good time for you to focus on any long-term goals and any personal growth that you're wanting, you know, to put into action, which is lovely. But let's see what we have, my darling Capricorns, as an overarching energy for you. Let's see what we have for you, my darling Capricorns. It's an overarching energy for late October 2024. I keep saying September because I can't believe it's nearly at the end of October. Ooh, trapped in fear. Well, that's no good, my darling Capricorns. Where are you feeling trapped in fear? That's not like you, my darling Capricorn, to feel trapped in fear. I don't feel that's a current energy. I do feel that that may be what you have been feeling. But anyway, let's consult the tarot and see what messages we get for you, my darling Capricorns, for this late October 2024. What do we have? My beautiful Capricorns. Make sure they're all in view for you, beautiful Capricorn. The Queen of Pentacles. This is us in our own energy, my darling Capricorn. So, you know, she's an earth energy, and she is the queen of resourcefulness and stability, and, you know, she has everything she needs here. So What this has to do with trapped in fear, I'm not quite sure, because what I'm getting off these cards is that you have everything you need. You're not feeling trapped in any way. So, I'm not sure where this is going, but as I said, you know, that the energy of last week where, Pluto went direct into Capricorn, it brought stability, it brought transformation. So, yeah, I think this trapped in fear is you in your own head, letting any kind of fears and doubts come into your mind here, my darling Capricorn, where as you can get out of this energy because you have everything you need here. The Queen of Pentacles is coming in to let you know you have everything you need, but the moon is here. So yeah, you are still feeling that there are things hidden from you. The moon casts shadows, but it is only temporary. The moon comes up, the moon goes down, the sun comes up. So it's a temporary energy, but it is also saying to you to stay on your path. Keep going. The moon doesn't say stop. The moon says keep going. So, you need to get out of the energy of feeling that there's hidden things from you. You need to move through that energy because it's stopping you. It's keeping you trapped in fear, and that's no good for you. Keep going. The moon tells you to keep going. Yeah, because you're walking away, my darling. You're walking away from this energy, my darling Capricorns. That's what I'm feeling here. And you're going to move into this beautiful Queen of Pentacles energy, this knowing that you have everything you need, knowing that you have the resources, and everything you need to go forward, everything you need. You're being encouraged here to move away from that energy that is holding you back and that's keeping you trapped in that fear mentality, my darling Capricorns. You are being encouraged to move through that, to move through this moon energy of feeling that there's things being hidden from you. You need to move past that energy, move past this trapped in fear energy, my darling Capricorns, so you can enjoy this divine. I mean, look at the look on her face. She is loving life. She is totally happy and totally fulfilled by all that she does. And she has everything she needs, my darling Capricorns. And you just need to move out of this fear energy and walk away from that. Walk away from what no longer serves you. And that means walking away in your own mind from those feelings of that you're not being told everything, and that, and fear. I learned a long time ago, fear is just false evidence appearing real. It isn't real. Fear, you give fear its power, and we can take it away too by diminishing it, walking away from it, trusting that all is well, and trusting that you have everything you need to move forward on your path, my darling Capricorns. So this is pretty clear message for you, my darling Capricorns, to walk away from this fear-based energy and walk away from what no longer is serving you. All right, let's see what the angels have as a final message for you, my darling Capricorns. What do we have from the angels? Meditation brings answers, they say, yeah. And, that is just, meditate on it. Ask your angels for help. You can't make this up. Ask your angels for help. Exactly what I said. Because you need to have some recovery time. You're obviously feeling weighed down and trapped in that energy, and we don't want that. Because a year from now, they say, you'll get a yes. And look, don't freak out and think, oh my God, nothing's going to happen for a year. I feel off this card a year from now that you're going to look back on this time and go, oh, what was I worried about? Why was I so fearful? That's what I feel with that year from now card. So yeah, I feel that there's good things, coming in for you, my darling Capricorns, but you need to get out of the fear, the trapped fear that you're going through at the moment. So Wow, beautiful reading for you, my darling Capricorns. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and, leave me an emoji or a comment below. I'd love to know, what's happening for you and whether this resonated with you and helped. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So thank you. All right, my darling earth signs, let me bring this camera to here and let's talk some final thoughts, shall we? So, and we'll do a bit of a recap of, what we talked about. So, there is some powerful energies around for my darling earth signs. And, as I said, most of us will be focusing on stability and practicality and our long-term goals. So, for you, my darling Taurus, we are being encouraged to focus on a more balanced lifestyle, as I said earlier, and making sure that you're not being taken advantage of in any relationships. So for my darling Virgos, my fellow Virgos, we are being encouraged to take some time for ourselves and have some self-care and reflection, and readjust our goals if we need to, and just take time for ourselves. And you, my darling Capricorns, well, you are being encouraged here to not let fear trap you and not let fear, don't make any fear-based decisions. You need to move on from that fear-based energy. If, that's what you're feeling, you need to move on from that, my darling Capricorns. And, it's a good, as I said with this Queen of Pentacles here, it is it's a good time for you to focus on transformation and this stability energy. So you're being encouraged to walk away from those energies that no longer serve you, my darling Capricorns. So, and from the angels as well, you are being encouraged, to meditate on whatever it is that you need to, whatever it is that's on your mind, my darling Capricorns. So thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate you all being here. If you enjoyed my readings, please give them a thumbs up. It really helps my channel grow, and just drop an emoji in the comments. That really helps the algorithm throw it out there to more people, and I would really appreciate if you could do that. And please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. So good things are on the way for you, my darling Virgos. As always, stay blessed and keep shining your light. Bye for now.